Welcome to a special Christmas Eve map review. This map just came out, little Christmas present for us. Mossy, Glen, Iowa, by Large H Mapping. Let's go take a look at it. As we start off in New Farmer, here is your PDA. There's a lot of trees. Bunch of fields, regularly shaped, which is not at all out of the ordinary for this area. Definitely some different shaped fields, kind of like a Westby. You do buy these in chunks. Fairly 81 grand for field 15, which is about 12 acres. 18 is 360. I mean, obviously you're going to buy that big chunk for 784,000. Field 20 is 236. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this is what we start off with. We own nothing. Starting to see a little bit of pattern in the maps where new farmers don't own anything, except we do own a pigsty. Pigsty is right here. We do not own the land. But we do own the pigsty. There are no pigs in it, but we do own it. So, not sure if that was intended or not. And we also own no vehicles. So we start a new farmer. We have no land, no vehicles. Let's get to our crop calendar because this is a bit different. This is definitely a different crop calendar. Some interesting things. You have wheat here, which has 2 planting seasons. Now, I did test this and planted in March. It obviously is not going to be ready in June or July. It goes through the entire year and comes back. So I'm guessing that's going to be a forage planting. Or, hey, I'm not a farmer. You tell me. But if you plant it here, it should be ready by June. If you plant it here and you don't want to forage it, it takes the whole year to get through. So you do have some interesting... Canola takes, the entire year there. You have 2 for barley. I'm guessing they're the same. Barley, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not going to be ready. So these wheat or barleys are going to be, I don't know. If you do maize plus, you could get a whole crop out of them. Corn harvest into January, which I don't know. It's December in Ohio right now, and it is about 0 degrees. So who knows? Again, I'm not a farmer, but it is a different crop calendar. I do like it. We do have the addition of silage corn, which you should see here is planted in the spring and harvested later in the year. And rye, which has 2 planting periods. I'm going to have to test this to see if you can get 2 rye crops out of this. I don't know. He does say in his description, the rye crop can be cut, seeded under as fertilizer, or combined for straw, which is pretty interesting. Now, if we look at the prices for these things, see what new crops we have. Only things are down here. The rye is $770 as opposed to your wheat and your barley. So it's in there. But if you can get 2 crops out of it, it's good. Silage corn, there's no selling point for it. Silage corn. Apparently that's what they do with silage corn. But you can use it with planter, plant silage corn, and use it for silage. Grass silage. Again, there's some elements to maize plus in here that I don't fully understand that we're going to take a little bit of time to play with. The silage corn is, he says, to stimulate BMR corn and provide the base game chop texture. So we'll have to see how that works. And we also have fermented cornmeal. Again, no selling point there. Again, we own the pigs, no animals. So let's take a look at the map. This is where we're going to start off. This over here is the pigsty, I guess we own. We got a nice barn over here. Some solar panels. I don't know if we're going to make any money off this. But these are the big 2400. The doors are a little bit off there. Big 2400 pigsties. Let's just buy one. And you'll see basically the same. Base food, grain, protein, root crops. Very similar. I'm using these exact pig barns on my playthrough on Don Diego. They are pretty awesome. You can get the feeders there. Really cool. He's got a lot of stuff from additional modders. Now, for additional mods, if you want the CCM, you're going to have to get Squatch's corn headers. Sorry. It is Base Plus ready. It is kind of set up for that, but Squatch has the CCM heads for the corn. So if you're going to get the CCM. Now, if we buy the entire map, let's open it up. So we bought everything. Nothing else really pops up except this stuff down here. You get your grain bins, your GSI grain bins. Again, there is your workshop. You got a couple stave silos, freestall feedlot, and you have a pasture. Let's go there. So here's your pasture. Now the other thing I noticed on these is these barns. I'm sure people have used them who are familiar with them before. The triggers are hard to see. Not there. I looked around for quite a few of these triggers. Is one right here for the cows. So let's buy a cow. And you can see we own another freestall and a pigsty. Again, pig food is the same. Cow food, TMR, 100% hay and grass. Nothing new there. So some of this stuff is going to be, you know, Maize Plus dependent. You can do it without. Again, I don't know where this trigger is. I don't know if there even is a trigger, to be honest. I couldn't find it. If you find it, you let me know. We got open gates. It all looks really good. But yeah, it is a bit confusing to where to find the triggers. Again, we got the feedlot and the freestall. The trigger for the freestall. And you see we have a missing, you know, cow shit. It's a manure. It's missing its L10. But again, the animal trigger for this, I am not sure where it is. Usually these are in this area. I mean, maybe you can move them about. The gates are all great. But again, I don't know where these triggers are. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, inside here. Again, a little bit confusing. Not my favorite, but I mean, once you find them, you can find them. But again, same mixture. The pasture. Again, I didn't see the trigger for that. I don't know if you guys find it in the comments. Be sure to let us know. Maybe it's just you put them in here. But without a trigger, I don't really know where you would do that to transfer them. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it's by the gate. And we do covered of all of them. Pasture is the same. Now, haven't seen whether this is decorative or not yet. Looks to be, but you never know. With Maze Plus, these things change. But there's your animals. You do have these two stave silos. And if we look on our productions, we've got corn silage, which is chaff, turns into silage. Your haylage, and then your earlage. So that's your CCM. So again, you're going to need Squatch's CCM ready corn headers, and the link is on the itch page. I will put that in the description. And you will make silage and fermented cornmeal. Now, fermented cornmeal, I don't know what we can do with it. I honestly don't know. For not Maze Plus, I don't know. Fermented cornmeal has no use that I can see as of yet, unless it's taken in one of these animal pens. But I don't know. Will it make TMR? Can you use it in TMR? It says it takes it. So you're gonna make your CCM. You're gonna put it in here. The ratios. It's just least one. See if it tells us. And CCM is not listed under there as an icon. It will go in. What it will count as, I don't know. Let's see if we can fill the vehicle with it. Fermented cornmeal. Okay. And it didn't take it. Let's try that again. So it did not take it. It did not fill it up. Try raw cornmeal? Nope. Can we fill anything up in here? Should take straw. So it says it goes in here. I don't it won't let me fill it that way, but you never know. Again, it says it there. That's CCM. Let's see if we got a straight CCM. So we have no option to fill with CCM. So the fermented cornmeal, I don't know where it goes. But you guys can figure that out. If it's a Maze Plus thing, great. If not, let me know down in the comments. Let's go up and take a look. Let's fly around. Let's see what we got to deal with. You don't have a start farm. Like I said, here is a basic spawn point. You don't have a sleep trigger either. This is your shop. Let's go down and look and see what different sell points we have here. And you got your shop, your animal dealer, and your hilltop grains. Not a lot of sell points on here, but you know, can always put some down. But this is more for just farming. You're gonna sell at the grain shop. I mean, this is what your main farm would be. So here's your animal areas, pasture, your barns. You do got the storage there. The silos. This is a lovely, lovely. Oh, these, I forget. These are the fun ones where you got to go inside. You can't open them from the outside. You actually have to press switches. But there you go. Cool little workshop there. Little garage in here. Fly back up. then you'll see you have your bins over here, your storage over there. Again, you're going to need probably some augers. That's the vertical auger one. These, of course, you're going to have to do the horizontals. How those work, it's up to you if you like those or not. These we can open. Netflix and chill on the TV. Don't get any ideas. Let's take a look around. Again, this is mostly a farming map. Again, there's your pigsty. You got a shed over there. You do have a field over here. We've got a hunting stand out there for you, which is quite interesting in the middle of your cornfield. I don't know if that's legal in your area. I know plenty of people do it, though. There's your outside of your map. A lot of trees out here. A lot of trees. If you really wanted to do forestry, you can. There's a ton of trees out here for you. As we go down here, that is, again, where our shop was. You have areas for placeables if you really wanted to. You could always clear some trees again. But, like I said, some interesting fields. There are some decent ones. Again, this 43 is not bad at all. The terrain itself is, as you can see, it is up and down. It is going to be some bumpiness. You got a ridge there to get over. I mean, this is kind of stair-stepped. You know, erosion, all that good stuff. So keep that in mind. I like it. Makes it interesting. I mean, there's a giant gully, swale, valley, whatever you want to call it. But you got another nice big field there. Lots of open areas. Lots of trees. Not sure what that is. Somebody had a little accident going through your field there. Again, lots. If you see where we are, there, this whole area is up here is playable land, but you know, it's trees. So the actual size of this map, I don't know. Again, we got another hunting stand here in the middle. This is fenced off. Which reminds me of almost like a golf course. All these fields in and around the trees, the terrain up and down. But no productions on the map. Again, this is just a farming map. Nothing wrong with that. If you're into productions, there's other maps for you. I kind of like this map. I'd like to figure out a few of the things left on it. You know, the animal triggers would be something I would hope that would get a little boost. I always like to be able to see those. I know for new players, it's helpful. But yeah, for a farming map, if you want to just do some dairy, it's really nice. None of these are available for you to put down, but we can sell all this stuff except the cow barn. You can sell that. I can sell the staves. I can't sell that cow barn. I cannot sell the pasture. That's going to be built in. So if you don't like this stuff, you can get rid of it, but you can't get rid of that. Let's see if we can get rid of the bins, any of this. No. So we're going to be able to get rid of that. Don't need to get rid of those bins. Yes, get rid of a... Oh, well, there's an animal in there. But you can't get rid of it. I don't know if those will bring you money or not. Some people don't like that. Some people do. It's up to you. But there is your map. The fun part of this, you start off, you got corn, you got beans, you got grass. Interesting crops, again, with the rye. I think that's interesting. The silage corn. The crop calendar, going to be very interesting. Again, once you guys play through this a little bit, put in the comments, let me know what you think of it. Large H Mapping puts out another map. I think it's very interesting. For us Midwesterners, if you like these videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And again, feel free to leave comments down below. Tell me what I messed up. I always do. Tell me what I got right. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. But until next time, that is...
Tony's Mod Time. It's Mod Time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod Time!